Welcome back to The Good Talk, our post-game recap and Q&A show where we discuss the game that we just played and answer all your burning questions, both Warhammer and otherwise. We just came off of an awesome game between the forces of the Orks versus the Drukhari. Totally didn't forget the last 3 hours all of a sudden.
He's looking over at a whiteboard we have that says exactly what we just did.
Yeah. Exactly. We need a teleprompter. Yeah. So it was a fun game. It was a great game.
It was very fun. Yeah.
Very cool, right? Dynamic.
It was cool. It was dynamic. It was, classic good Warhammer. I like the moving parts of the Drukhari. And just combat-oriented stuff it just makes it so cool.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
It was awesome.
Not how I thought it would go.
How do you think it would go?
I thought we would trade.
Right.
Play the trading game. I knew you were going to press me very hard.
Yeah.
I guess I would screen the kind of the funneling would definitely hurt you a lot because you have no fly.
Yep.
You have big kill rigs. You have big squeak hog riders. So it might have funneled you, but I went first. I knew I had to be a little more aggressive, but I ended up burning out a little too quickly, especially with all the screening I did turn one, things like that.
Yeah, I think I knew from the start that if we had a trade war, I would just lose. Yeah. I just can't trade as well as you. So I would have to just push up, be as aggressive as possible. Well, very aggressive, not aggressive as possible, because then you, again, as we saw, can come back and trade everything.
Right. Yeah. You can't give me all like your dimensions or like all your angles, right?
All the surface area.
All the surface area. Yeah.
I gave you most of it, and that hurt a lot.
I took what you gave me. Yeah.
Yeah. But then, basically, by putting that much forward, it forced you to put way more than you want to have to. Yeah. And then if I can survive that and have enough left, then I will kind of punch back, and then hopefully there's not enough left, which there was, which there was not. But the screening would have been interesting. Like maybe, forget about the raiders. I don't have shooting, and just punch them all the way up and just block off basically the 3 pathways.
Yeah.
So then all the hogs,
that's very interesting.
That could be.
But then that means guys need to get out, probably. Yeah. Or not,
what?
maybe.
No.
I was afraid that you
out,
might surround them and then kill the transport. But yeah, I would need to get out.
I would just get out and just send them forwards. I don't have shooting.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have done.
It'd be weird, but like I think it's one of those.
It would be very weird because you don't have a lot of shooting. I would lose the distance, but then if you're up against my transport, you're probably close anyways.
Exactly.
Right. So.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So, for these two armies, it seems like the game is really about secondaries in Nephilim. I mean, in general, it seems that way, but would you guys take... you took 2 of 3 Orc ones.
Yeah.
You took all 3.
I took all 3, yeah.
Would you pretty much always do that?
It's totally matchup dependent, right? This was 2 melee armies going against each other. I knew I was going to be in melee combat, so it was naturally the ones I should pick. I actually don't regret it. I could have probably played them a little better. Like I think if I pieced out your characters a little more, right? I killed 2 characters at the end, and I maxed out at 5.
Huge jumping points.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I could kill 1 character at 1 turn and another, and then max out that way.
Yeah.
But it was great. They're great secondaries, and you have a low leadership, so it was super fun rolling all those dice, and like figuring out how I can get my trophies in there, and then make you like. It was cool. It was cool. Yeah.
I think they are really good secondaries, but they are dependent. Like I wasn't even sure how well the good bits would go, but because of the way that the game went, where I had to put this pressure on and he had to respond to all my things, I had the assets of the Grot, so you didn't have anything extra to spend there.
Yeah. And mission dependent too, because it was 6 objectives, 2 of which are out of your deployment zone and very close to your edge.
Yeah, and definitely not taking Stomping Good against him, but I have access to other good secondaries. And I think that's a big thing right now is like armies that have access to more secondaries just going to have a huge advantage.
I'm always absolutely shocked like how you're able to be in the teens of points just so early in the game. Yeah. Turn 2, 3 is just a huge jump in points. Secondaries are so meaningful now.
It's everything. I mean, you look at this game versus Thursday, which is like the Guard just don't have any. They don't have any.
It was a little bit of a flub.
There's not a ton of the standard secondaries seem weaker now.
Yeah. Exactly. Because like even if one of yours didn't work, you could take Engage, and that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Or, we both have options of good faction specifics and generic ones we can take. So look, do you have an MVP for today, John?
Ooh, good question.
Who do you think did the best?
My expectations for my succubi very high because I know how much like the Triptych Whip competitive edge can do against Orks. Poison is amazing, and the rerolls is amazing. And she still overperformed. She went like to squad, just like bouncing around, and probably near the end of the game, probably wouldn't have died. Probably just stayed there.
Exactly.
So yeah, she's amazing. She probably would have gone on to kill like 5 units total or something.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
100%.
What about you? MVP for the Orks? Mine was easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, mine's similar. It's the war boss, the unnamed war boss. Mazrog was awesome. I'm a big fan. I'm glad I finally got to play him, and I was impressed with the transhuman means almost nothing against you because you have poison, but the +1 to wound was cute. But however, the beast boss on Squigosaur with that secondary was awesome. Awesome. I just felt like I had the control. I was able to like have him do stuff, but not having to like fully throw him in, and it's a ton of fun. And it's just like this solid base of +1 to hit and 15 secondary points, and kind of baiting out things like your secondaries. And I think Orks, if most people don't have the Drukhari secondary, obviously, but they have Assassination, and they're taking Assassination against Orks because they have so many little characters. So
I like it when you're able to build your characters to fit whatever role you need to play, defensively, offensively, supporting, things like that. It just feels really great. I like those little options there. And it's great when you get secondaries that you can lean into with those techs.
So good. And I think I'm really curious about playing more knobs on Smasher Squigs, especially as groups of like 2 or maybe even 3 from feeling completely wild.
What? Yeah. Can they be in units?
No, but you just run them together.
Oh, okay.
Because, as you said...
Oh, because they don't fit in a slot, right? So you can take them pretty easily. Knob on Smashes?
Correct.
Squig? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for every unit of Squig Hog Riders you have, you can take 1 without a slot.
Yeah.
So you can fit 3 in there. And it's like, charge in, do mortal wounds. Maybe you don't kill a squad. The next guy charges in, does mortal wound, kills the squad, then pays the CP to do it again. And it gets around all this like fight last or whatever. And honestly, we saw how my CP were. I only started with 1, so I only have 1 more CP to spend, but spend that CP on upgrading one of those guys. Just like, screw it.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I like it. Awesome.
Well, if you guys have any more questions about the game, let us know. We're here for your questions.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have some questions from the game. Let's get to them. Adrian, starting a Goth's army and thinking about bringing a Dakajet or 2 to clear screens. What do you think? And also, how do you feel about bikes?
So bikes are weird. They definitely benefit from the new WoW a lot, but generally speaking, it's tough because they're not OBSEC. They can't perform most actions. Even if you want to be able to R&D, you have to take a giant squad. I've tried to with Speed WoW. It's just really, really hard. So, and unless you're running Speed WoW specifically, I really don't love them. And Speed WoW itself is pretty tough. So I've been down on them before, like from the start of the book, but I think there are things that can elevate them, like Speed WoW and Freebooters at the height of their power. And then the other question was
Dakajets, clear screens?
Yes, they're really not good against Armor of Contempt, so I would avoid investing too many points in them.
Do they have any AP? Is it just
they have 1, 2 if you're Speed WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah, which if you have Gaz, you are. So they're AP 2. So if you're Goths without Gaz, which I doubt, I almost wouldn't take them at all. But if you have Gaz, then 1 or 2 could be good for clearing screens. They're still quite cheap units. So
how much is a Dakajet?
Like 125.
Oh, steal.
Yeah, for
a ramshackle vehicle. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting.
And a melee's all right too, right?
The melee on the airplanes?
Oh no.
This is the actual flying ones.
Just kidding.
You're thinking
I'm thinking those scrap jets.
Yeah, the scrap jets are actually good in Armor of Contempt because their AP 3 go to 4.
Gotcha.
With Gaz, which is cool.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you, Youssef. TTT UK crew meeting up again in a few weeks. Do I take Behemoth, Small Bug Spam, or Silent King, and a big mix of fun Necron stuff? Actually, Adrian, so I know that I'm sure that a lot of the Titans UK fans are going to LG, but I think this is actually what they were talking about.
This is a separate meetup.
It's like a separate thing where their fans are...
I did hear something about it, but I wasn't sure. Cool, that's awesome.
What do you guys think? Small Bug Spam?
Yeah.
Or Silent K and Friends. Silent K and Friends by then, like, I have no information on this, but I'm waiting any day for Silent K to not have core. Like, I'm just waiting for that to happen any day.
Yeah.
I'm not even waiting for like a balanced data slate for that. I'm just waiting for like a quick thing.
A one-liner,
Just a one-liner.
FAQ to the FAQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am skeptical about where they'll be in a few. They're the only faction that I don't know where they'll be in a few months.
Silent K.
Few weeks, yeah.
Yeah, even a few weeks. I'm expecting that. Like, I would not be surprised to like log in Monday and see that.
Yeah.
It looks like he's just, it's more for the fun side, right? Like, it looks like, I don't know if he's...
John, it's more for the fun side.
Yeah.
Silent K and
Fun,
To
some
be fair, he
fun
hasn't fought Silent King
Necron
yet.
stuff.
Yeah.
Look, Silent K might be mean,
Wait,
but
John,
his friends are fun.
you know Necrons are good now, right?
Yeah,
you were.
so I hear. I hear there's
He's a
floating
time
around-
traveler.
floating
Remember?
around.
Yeah.
John's a time traveler from a kinder time.
All right, we'll let you finish now.
Fragile child, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're playing them on Tuesday. I don't know. It seems like wherever you go, there could be fun. My question to you guys was: what fun stuff do Necrons have? What would he choose from if he wants to make that kind of list? And I would also comment: small bug spam, always fun. So hard to beat.
Isn't everything in Necrons fun? I feel like that's been its thing for years now. Everyone loves this army.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It just never had core, and now it only has core.
Yeah.
Right. Which also opens up other like new fun stuff. You know? It's so fun rolling for who gets the Luminor Zareth buff. You know, like, oh, is it gonna be like toughness 8 or is it gonna be plus like one up ballistic skill?
Yeah, on flayed ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm so torn because of all the things that we mentioned.
Well, like you and I played was it 1,500 points when we played? Mm-hmm. And everything you had other than Silent K was, I would say, fun. I think Immortals are fun. I think the only other thing in the army that's not fun, they're cool, but they're not fun, are Warriors. Only because you just see like, these big blobs.
Yeah.
And they do. But like I love Immortals. They look super cool. They're like cool conceptually. The list you played, other than Silent K, was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, I agree. I totally agree. I think there's a ton of fun stuff. Spiders I love, and they have kind of a release on life with core, and all that good stuff. So, Yusuf, this is a hard question. Look, I think if you want to bring the ruckus, probably still Necrons, just because I have no idea where Tyranids are currently after the changes. But I think even if they revert Silent King, the Necron secondary game is just bananas.
Killer, yeah.
You'll still finish everything basically by turn 3. So if that's your goal, take that. If you're going to have a chill time, maybe not. Maybe you go with the fun nids and small stuff. That's my vote.
Boom. My vote is small bugs all the way.
Small bugs.
They can bring psychers to do some ritual, and I don't know. There's other secondaries out there.
Yeah.
So
do you have a vote, Zach? Do you want to tiebreaker?
I don't know. I genuinely believe that in between now, if like let's say it's 3 weeks from today,
right?
I genuinely believe Silent K, the odds of him not having core by then are very high.
Right. So what does that mean then?
Then I think you take either. They're both fun.
Right, but if he doesn't change the Tyranids.
If he doesn't change the Tyranids.
Okay.
Because he is not fun.
Gosh.
It's a lot.
You either ignore him and pay for it, or you don't ignore him and pay for it.
Yeah, you learned that one the hard way.
Maybe, honestly, I do think... listen, I'm probably not saying anything other people haven't been talking about, but I do kind of feel like going up against him with my Tau, I'm like, all right, I can do this. Because he doesn't have the 3 damage. He's not a...
No.
So I feel like, because like what do I do? He's going to hit a couple bumps. I'm going to shoot the heck out of him for 2 turns.
Is he any more durable than before? Well, like what kind of synergizing core things does he get?
Not defensively.
Yeah, defensively, it's more of just...
Almost nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he still has...
You can kill him. If you are shooting armor, you can deal with him.
You just don't really want to go into him.
Sure, because everything else is going to be running down.
Yeah.
Relentless
Your face.
expansionists, just, yeah.
Exactly. So these super chats have like berries on them, or like what's that?
They
design?
do look. You know what? I know what you're talking about. They do look like they could be tomatoes or berries.
Yeah,
It's so
weird.
I would say Dragon Balls, but that's
Dragon
me.
Balls. Oh,
It's a star
I see it.
and a
It is a circle with a star.
It's just a bunch of one
It's just
Dragon
weird.
Ball.
Curious, YouTube. What's going on? YouTube going through a phase?
I think people are customizing their.
Nope.
YouTube?
This is the only one.
Oh, that's the only one.
Yep.
Well,
unless they're all picking the tomato berry Dragon Ball Z style.
I mean, would you pick anything else?
right. So really the go-to.
I don't really care about Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, John, but I do like tomatoes and I do like blueberries.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now from the top. Like a top, like the.
Can you imagine?
I'm just like.
That is such a Silicon Valley, like, let's disrupt the industry thing by like, we'll make a style and we'll tell people that it's 3 different things and see which one they like, and they'll pick it, but it'll always be the same. Like, do you want like Italian Garden or do you want Dragon Ball Z? And it's exactly the same.
I'm so curious.
Thank you. Have fun at that event, Yusef, and all you going. Soup said they're meeting at the Bad Moon Cafe.
Yes,
sounds really fun.
Post up, honestly.
Please, please, please. Thank you, GK.
Hey.
Howdy Titans just got the Beast Nagus box for his steel and super excited for the WA. Side note, the guys behind the SCP Overlord film are making a Stalker fan film and just released their Kickstarter. Check them out.
Ooh,
No
we'll check it
way.
out.
That's awesome. Stalker is the post-apocalyptic, like, game, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a video game. It's probably more things. Like probably a book for people who read books and stuff. But
Right,
yeah. Overlord, SCP Overlord. Is that the film? That World War II film, Zombies? The zombie one?
I honestly don't know.
Anyone?
Someone in chat might know.
Isn't SCP is the whole like the secure control protect something thing where it's kind of like an agency thing, and they have like all these like different creatures and experiments that they have to, and it's like a whole genre. And it's like very big on like
Yeah, help us out, chat.
Roblox actually.
Not cultured.
Yeah, let us know. But we'll check it out regardless.
Yeah, it sounds
I'm just gonna
super
go
cool.
Google Stalker fan film.
Yeah, it seems in that niche of like, fantasy / sci-fi.
Totally.
I like it.
Thank you, Wooter. Finished 6th at a double tournament with Grey Knights and Imperial Knights list. So Guard is probably the last book coming out. How would you play Guard in the coming months in a GT setting, and what would be really cool in the new Guard Codex?
Hi, John.
How would you play Guard with? Oh man, oh boy.
You were going to until Thursday.
I was super pumped about Guard. They need a FAQ. I hope that comes.
Free Guardsmen?
Yeah, for the Guard.
Free Guardsmen, yeah.
For the Guardsmen, free Guard. Just free troop slot, really. And their secondaries need some help too.
Their secondaries legit need an FAQ.
They need clarity.
And if they could make that saw on the Sentinels, it's just like a little better.
Yeah.
Like itching.
Is there a second part? GT setting. Yeah.
What would you want to see in a new Guard Codex?
In a new Guard Codex.
Wait. So to be clear, the answer to the first question is you can't.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
How would you make them
was-
work in a GT
It
setting?
mostly was wait for Games Workshop to make them.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Or wait for the new codex. Yeah. New codex. I want to see the 9th edition like revamp. Revival of just everything needs to be bumped up and made into relevancy. Right. Getting better at Guard. I've just thrown away most of the codex. It's literally Manticore, Tank Commander, tons of troops. Because that's what actually does things, right? And so I want Basilisk to be cool.
We really have forgotten about things. Like I was looking at the line the other day, and there were things I was like, what is that? They're just crazy, like ratlings, and like there's just like things you just don't see.
I tried to make a brigade the other day, and I'm like, whoa! I had these options. They probably have one of the biggest lines of models, and that means they have the most unused models as well. So it's crazy. I would like to see more fast attack slots or fast attack options, to be honest. Because right now, if you want to make a brigade, you just have Sentinels. Just Sentinels.
Hellhound? No longer fast
Hellhound?
attack? Yep. But Hellhound feels weird in fast attack, doesn't it?
No.
Is it actually faster than? Does it actually have like increased speed?
Is it faster than a normal like
Chimera?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
it's the same chassis.
I don't actually know. I'm not saying
there.
it doesn't go there. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
for whatever reason it feels a little weird. But it is a tank army, right? Like,
and it has to get up there, right?
yeah.
The Chimera does its stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I think it's not crazy, but the Hellhound does need a buff for sure.
Yeah. I want more fast attack options.
Yeah.
2 is not enough.
And orders need a full revamp and all that stuff. You know, it's kind of very old school.
Totally. There's so much you can do. Super fun.
We'll see about this Overlord stuff.
Oh yeah.
Can you scroll up a bit, Zach?
Hit us with the facts. Educate us.
Stalker is loosely based on a famous Russian science fiction novel called Roadside Picnic.
Yep. It's like, Chernobyl. Yeah, set in Chernobyl. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking like Fallout-esque.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Weird. He was referencing
SCP?
SCP and Overlord. We had no idea what Overlord was, but we knew what was coming out.
If it's SCP that we're thinking of, then kind of you get the genre, like it fits in this whole genre.
Okay, it's a genre, not a film.
SCP is like
company.
It's like a whole fan-made world.
Okay.
It's a whole thing. That's not really based off any one thing.
Okay.
Yeah, my youngest brother was like super into it. Yeah, I'll show you. It's interesting. If this is what we're looking at.
Thank you, Ogre Barbarian. Hello, Titans. You know what? We've got one from Connor real quick.
Connor,
thanks again, Connor. He just says ramming speed.
Ramming speed!
I think he wanted you to use it, but you were ahead of him the one time.
Good. Yeah, it was definitely... I just accept I'm not going to do the mortal wounds. It's just for the movement.
Yeah. Thank you.
It helped. It
was necessary.
It was absolutely
100%.
necessary.
I rolled a 4, a 3, and a 2. Any other combo of those dice would not have worked.
Thank you, Ogre Barbarian. Hello, Titans.
Hey.
Snake bites, squigs, and rigs galore. Wah! I'm considering attending the Game Castle GT in late August. Best advice for picking what to bring and what to expect.
Okay.
Orks, Chaos Knights, Chaos Space Marines, Death Guard, or T-Suns.
Well, this is news for me.
Dude, it's actually coming up, bro.
Yeah.
We should all go.
When is it? That's like the 15th.
It's on a Saturday. Obviously, we will have stream, but
Or will we?
there's options. We could not have stream.
End, did he say end in late August? Because you know what else is happening in late August?
Brian.
Nova.
Yeah.
When is the Game Castle? Let's
We gotta look.
No,
I actually
no,
don't
I'm
know.
just curious.
I actually don't know.
Yeah.
I think Brian's
I haven't
supposed
signed
to
up
come later
yet.
in August too.
Brian's going to show up and none of us are going to be here.
Well, that was the problem because he was originally talking about literally the same weekend as the Sigmar event, and then we're like, well, don't do that. And then that's the last I've heard of it. So I'm assuming it's end of August, but we'll see.
Brian should really come like tomorrow.
Honestly,
That would like late July. And like, yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
I'm just curious now.
Brian, if
He
you're watching.
was in earlier, but I don't think he's here now.
Okay, so what should he bring? Look, we have a lot of Death Guard. We have a lot of Thousand Suns in our local meta. If we're talking about who's probably signed up already,
Yeah.
it's probably a lot of Death Guard, a lot of 1K. Not a lot of Orcs.
Not a lot
weirdly.
of Orcs.
I think.
So there's me. There's PJ.
Yeah.
Not a lot
Orcs.
of
If you want to be edgy, Orcs is the way.
If you want to get best orcs.
And they're not bad.
No,
Right?
they're not bad.
Would you say that they're contenders to be like top?
Could they place at this event? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would put them in like
Give us a
upper
number.
B tier.
So
Okay.
none of us are going to be at this event. It's
Why?
27th and 28th of August.
Why won't we be there?
Isn't that, is that the weekend before
The
Nova?
weekend before.
Oh, before Nova.
This is perfect.
Which is it's a lot.
Actually, so maybe we will be. Well, I won't
Maybe
be, but
maybe John and I will be, but you'll be here. I mean, look, call me intrigued. Not every
Yeah.
day you get a GT in your backyard.
And if you guys are in the Bay Area, SF Bay area, South Bay, try to come to this event. Really cool.
Yeah, check it out.
I'll probably be there.
So let's see.
Oh yeah, what's your vote?
It really depends what Ogre Barbarian wants to get out of this, right? That's always my question to the question. We have some good Death Guard. CSM would be fun. Chaos Knights. I'm just nervous about Chaos Knights in general right now and having a good time at an event. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning Orks, to be honest.
Orks.
Because like you can compete decently well, you can have a good time.
You'll get probably best in faction.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna take my Harlequin at this point. Otherwise, if I take Orks over Barbarian, we gotta go at it. We gotta go at it.
Could you imagine in a GT, 2 Orc players play against each other round 1?
Oh my gosh. Well, dude, SoCal, there was 4 of us.
Yeah.
Out of the whole event.
Yeah.
That's it. Did
you guys play it? No.
No, we didn't play.
Oh, okay.
But we were all like,
that's cool.
Oh, who's going to get best orc? Because there's like none of us. It might have even been 3 at the end of the day. And we like, each of us like saw each other at one point. We're like, oh, did you get best orc? Like, who got
just
the
mean
thing?
mugging each other, yeah.
Yeah,
Classic orc players.
Yeah, so it probably works.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, thank you, someone in check. Someone in check.
Someone check.
Hey, Titans. What would be your ideal skew list for a 5-man tournament? We have been thinking guard tanks or a TS Fellblade list. Thousand Sons Fellblade list. But what are your thoughts? Hope to see you at LVTT again.
Okay, yeah. Yes. So for a team tournament.
This is hilarious. I've thought about this too. This is another reason why I wanted to play guard. And just like do something so wonky,
Shadow Swords.
like just have like all no line of sight, shooting, and then like maybe like play against a Harlequin player or something. Try to pair up against a Harlequin player, and just be a nightmare.
Let's be honest, they'd be fine.
Probably. Yeah. I think you got it. Like guard tanks. Like some people just can't deal with. What you do is, you have like 6 with just Punisher cannons, just moving up.
Yeah.
Just T8, save 2 Armor of Contempt bodies, up, and then you just have like all your demolishers in the like right behind them and just shoot everything.
I like it.
And of course they're going to be in a detachment where they're OPSEC, so boom.
Precisely. Thousand Sons Fellblade, yeah. I mean, all the skew stuff is like you can't really shoot someone off the board anymore with pure skew. It's kind of this thing where you're bringing a ton of big, hard to deal with things. Even like mass MSU is like, I don't really see that working right now. We saw that, today. And it wasn't bad, but it's not like a problem per se.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something that's a problem, 175 of Orc Boys. There you go.
That's hilarious. You will die at the end of the day. You moving all those models?
The punishment fits the crime.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Thank you, Fire Tyrant. Night Lord's list idea. Demon Prince with wings. Master of Possession. What's this? MOE?
Master of Entropy.
Is that what that is?
No.
Sevata.
Master. There's not that many units.
It's
Terminator Lord.
This makes me think it's a character, right? The way he has
Night
it, like,
Lords
right here.
Yeah.
I mean, not like maybe not a named character.
There aren't any for Night Lords.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep going. 3 groups of 5 Legionnaires. 1 group of 5 Terminators with Mark of Nurgle. 2 groups of 5 Chosen with Mark of Corn. Oh, is MOE Mark of something? Anyway, we'll come back. 2 Hellbrutes with Mark of Zinch. 2 groups of 6 Bikes. 1 Mark of Zinch, other Mark of Corn. 1 group of 6 Raptors, Mark of Slanesh. I think MSU style fits Night Lord's style well.
We were literally just talking about this.
Right? I'll give you a little look. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you copy this down, John. Write it
Write it down, yeah.
This is a cool list.
What are your thoughts? Like, because this is like, what is he taking into? What do you see when you look at this?
Yeah, so Mark of Nurgle and the Terminators gives access to Transhuman, which is great.
Ooh.
That's actually the main thing you get.
Terminators.
You don't have icons.
MOE, Master of Execution. It's that little guy I like.
Oh, you know what? Because he's an elite.
He's an elite.
So that's why.
He's not actually an HQ.
But he's great. We
Possession.
love him. He's crazy cheap. So that's cool.
Got it.
They just put all the characters together. Yeah, checks out.
Yeah.
And then the Chosen, Mark of Corn. Basically, they're keeping them cheap because they all come with the cursed weapons. So this is going to be AP 4.
I like Chosen.
Melee?
That's what I want to paint up some Chosen.
Yeah, they're really cool. And then Hellbert with that's right, because Hellberts are core, so they can get Mark of Zinch, which turns the first damage they take to 0, which is cool because you're shooting with Meltas.
You're probably shooting big stuff at them.
2x6. This is cool.
What does Mark of Corn do for a Hellbrute?
+1 strength.
What's that take them from to and to? Is it 7 to 8?
No, it's probably 8 to 9.
It's more, yeah.
It's 8 to 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is
or it might even be
situational.
more. It might even be more.
Right, or like 12 to 13.
Yeah, it might even.
Famously the worst.
12 to 13.
That's what the dang in the Space Marines book, the special Tech Marine.
Yeah.
Gives +1 strength to dreadnoughts, and it does literally nothing. There's nothing that it will do anything against in the whole game.
Oh no.
Because in Games Workshop math, it's not like PEMDAS, right?
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. You're not doubling anything. You're not even one higher than anything. There's literally nothing. This is
Which
a cool
is
list.
good. I'm glad they do it that way. But yeah.
There's some cool tech in here. I like it.
I don't have any changes, to be honest.
Look, I'll write it down. Okay.
Yeah, write it down.
Get make sure. Yeah. All the different marks are a little crazy.
Yeah, they
But
got them in the right places.
You'll get them. I mean, once you get the list down, you'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
BC, I think we did answer your super chat. I feel like we did, but we can talk about this again. He was asking.
I'm wondering is it all Primaris or not?
Oh, he's open for whatever he was saying. But he mentioned that vulture themed army.
Whoa.
Vulture, like the animal?
Oh, because this is the Corvus. Is this the Corvus question?
No, it was Age of Darkness models. Plus, he has 10 extra Marines. He wants to play them as 40k Tempest of War army. And a vulture themed army. Yeah, BC, do you mean like action? BC, you keep asking these questions, and then we have more questions back for you, I feel like. When you say vulture, is there like a Space Marine chapter that's the vultures?
That I know of. The vultures.
Because there are some themed ones from the 90s, right, that are like just the vultures. Let's see, is there Space
One
Marine?
of the non-codex ones. Anyways, let's see. So you've got a lot of TAC Marines here. You've got the Cataphracti. You've got 2 Land Raiders, 2 Contemptors, 4 Praetors, which could be various different things. Convert one into a captain. Kind of too big to be librarians. Vultures paint theme.
Yeah, so there is the Black Vultures, Loyalist Space Marine chapter.
That's cool.
Highly skilled long-range marksman. This sounds cool.
That's what? Black, white, pink?
Meticulous mission planners?
That's cool.
I don't see pictures of them in here. Oh, wait, chapter appearance.
Is there like an emblem
What?
that you can show?
I've never heard of this. Yeah, let me see some pictures.
Oh, there are some...
This is cool.
Oh, here's actually in the Warhammer community. There's no pink here, though.
It's probably very secondary, maybe? Or,
I
don't know.
And they'll have the beaky helmets, which is great. Yeah.
Beaky.
I don't know that
awesome.
we're currently talking about the same vultures, I feel like maybe.
Well,
because black, white, pink is the actual color of vultures.
one person said that, to be fair.
What? That? Oh, no. Oh, I see.
I'm just reading chat.
Oh, BC. Well,
Jonathan
no,
said
yes. Dour cartoon vultures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool, though. That's cool. Okay. So, obviously, this is going to be Raven Guard, because this is bird-themed, okay? And I don't know, there's just so many directions you could take it, frankly. What do you have? You have a lot of bodies on points. Lots of Terminators, too. Oof. This is actually I'm sorry. This is 10 Terminators, because it's the core box. Yeah, custom chapter. Yeah, sorry, BC. I started listing off just 2 boxes. So, you can infiltrate the Terminators, get them up there. Basically, you do the thing that you would normally do with aggressors with Raven Guard, you can do with the Centurions. You can't do with Centurions. With the Cataphracti Terminators, it's just cool kind of delivery for an otherwise slow troops choice.
Sure.
And you can get the captain in there, and I would get some Vanguard vets personally next. Some fast dudes with double lightning claws. Really support you have mainline troops right here, right? And you'll also want some tank killing, some shooting, so a unit of Eradicators I would add next. So those are my main things. Vanguard vets, Eradicators, and if you're going to have this many troops, consider an Apothecary. Because you have enough that it begins to be worth it to kind of invest in that.
Totally.
So.
Well said. Yeah.
There you go. Cool.
Second part of Fire Tyrant's question, or follow-up here. Demon Prince has, this is the Night Lords, right?
Yeah.
Demon Prince has Sword, Death Hex, Night Haunter, curse and scourging chains, mark of Tzeentch. Master Possession knows mutated invigoration, pact of flesh, and the Master of Executioner has Gorget of Eternal Hate, hatred eternal 1 bikes has black rune 1 CP.
And it really put you through the gauntlet on that one. Good job though. Yeah, this is great. These are all great choices. Things are in the right place. I like this list a lot. I like it a lot.
It's cool.
Yeah, big fan of Fire Tyrant. I don't know if you remember Fire Tyrant, but we're going to play Night Lords on Tuesday.
Boom.
It's happening.
Committed.
There you go.
Maybe this list.
Maybe this list, honestly.
It's looking like it.
Thank you, Devin. Heyo, so I was looking through Armies on Parade channel on our Discord and saw a real sick Primaris Alpha Legion army there. I know it's shameful.
Oh, so I guess we should check it out. Devin, is this your username too on Discord? Oh, you gonna try to bring it up? Oh.
Armies on Parade. Which is called
2 down. Oh,
it's called Armies on Parade.
It is called.
All
right, let's see.
Probably.
Oh, nice distraction, Grot.
Oh, Warwalkers. Ooh, that's a cool card.
Yeah. You guys, I like this. We should do this reaction videos where you guys don't see what we're reacting to.
What's that? Oh,
whoa.
it's a bird.
Whoa.
A lot of
spoilers.
That's not it. That was like a Night Lords.
Is it the redacted message?
You almost
stuff
looked at
happened
it.
in this Discord.
There's so much happening.
Okay.
That's it.
It wasn't there, so we have to go up.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's a cool.
Wait, are you sure that wasn't it?
You said it's Night Lords?
Alpha Legion.
Alpha Legion, yeah.
Don't confuse us.
What?
I'm getting up.
Oh,
that's cool. Nice green armor. Oh, that's cool. And cool stuff. Orcs, Space Wolves?
That's a lot of orcs,
Whoa.
dude. What the heck?
Everyone else is going to get a shout out, but you.
We're getting into territory that I
really,
forgot.
It's Alfarius #9700.
Oh, you could, you can type in his username in the search.
Oh yeah, and it's beautiful Dark Angels army.
Oh god. All right. Discord search. Here we go.
There we
Am
go.
I right?
Oh. Chad is just like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah, BC, you could totally just get the jetpacks and landing claws and put them on your bodies that you have now. Honestly, you have a lot of Marines, and I don't know if you need that many. So that'd be cool. All right, this is where we find out how many users have the name Alfarius.
No, I think you need to.
Oh god, Discord search is so bad.
Well,
you need to do an @ or something, or to look at like an actual username in front. Is it an @? Maybe not @. Maybe hashtag.
Okay, do this. Go back. Yeah. Do Alfarius.
Do you want the @ or no @?
No @. And after that, you put hashtag 9700.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. Perfection. Keep scrolling.
Not the super chat.
Right now it's just the super chat. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right.
Wait.
Well.
We can't find it.
Yeah,
Weird.
Yeah, it's so weird we can't find anything with Discord search.
Wait.
It's like it's the worst thing ever.
Is this a...
There's another super chat from Devin.
Where?
I'm confused. Anyways,
could you repost
like
it?
Go
Alfarius?
Repost. And then let's go back to the questions and we can see.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, I like those mechanical keys. They're nice and loud.
Click, clack.
Gotta know.
Okay, here we go. We'll come back and talk about this. Oh wait, another super chat from Devin. Okay, here we go. Sir Ninroot, thank you, Sir Ninroot. Hey, guard list here. 40 guard, 60 conscripts, commissar, Primaris Psyker, Astropath, 2 tech priests, 3 heavy quad launchers, 3 lemon russes, shadow sword. The Psykers give the big tank +1 armor and -1 to hit.
Ooh. Yo.
What do you think?
This is pretty dope. I like it. I honestly haven't played like a shadow sword or any of the variants, so I'm intrigued to see how it does. Yeah, I guess the main problem is like it could just die. It's huge. Everyone can see it. It's like a knight with extra guns, and so yeah, you probably want to buff it up. It's cool. 40 guard and 60 conscripts. Actually, not a lot of infantry. It's like a battalion.
Maybe add a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I just would love a ton of infantry. That's why I've been taking at least a patrol or something on the side. But conscripts are good. You can first rank, second rank, do all the cool stuff with them. Pull a ton of dice.
On a 4+.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure you take the laurels, right? Since you're running conscripts for the extra order. Ooh.
These are the alpha. Did you find it too?
I did, yeah. But let's finish here first.
Yeah.
You distracted John.
Yeah, don't distract him.
And I've been wanting to try the heavy quad launchers. I have not played with them yet, so let me know how that goes. I like it.
They're interesting into non-armor contempt because they get the AP.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Let me know. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I think it's interesting. I don't know how high it's going to score, but it seems really fun. I've been wanting to take psychers just to do interrogation or ritual.
Just keep them away from each other.
Just keep them away from each other. Personal space, 6 feet. And if one pops, you got another one as backup.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, whoa, that was weird. Anyways.
Your turn.
Thank you, Sir Nerd Root. And Devin, we do have your now you can show. This looks awesome. So it's Alpha Legion. It's Primaris Space Marines done in Alpha Legion scheme, so gorgeous. And then also on this sort of Martian crust basing, which is a lovely contrast to that just super cool metallic blue, which is the correct way to do Alpha Legion, in my opinion. Looks awesome.
Weird that when I clicked on this link, though, it was like, this is mature content. Would you like to open it in the app?
I think it's because these are links from Reddit, so it's probably trying to...
Oh, sure.
Mature,
You opened it? It didn't give me that. Interesting. It could be some external.
Well, Soups sent me one, and then when I clicked on it, it's like, instead of opening it up in Discord or like Safari or whatever, it was like, hey, this is mature content. You need to be signed into Reddit to look at this. I was like, oh my god, what is happening right now?
Alpha Legion.
Yeah, looking good. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. Saw a picture of Bridger playing Blood Bowl with Quipster Nerd at the Horus Heresy event. Will we ever see Blood Bowl on the channel?
Yes, 1,000% yes. 100%. Absolutely. I would love to do it. Bridger loves Blood Bowl. We have a Blood Bowl team.
I've played a lot of Blood Bowl, the video game, which is exactly the same.
Well, you know what kept getting us is I said, Bridger's like, I'm going to play Blood Bowl. I was like, I'm going to wait until the new video game comes out.
Yeah.
So I can because you can
literally
learn
practice
it's a one-to-one.
And
then that kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed. So
dude,
now I don't know
why is this game not coming out? The season has been out for almost 2 years now, right?
I know, it's kind of sad. Yeah. And the game was going to come out during the Total War.
Wow.
Craziness.
Wow.
So we'll definitely do it. We really want to.
I have a Wood Elves army painted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Boom. I'm ready.
There you go. I would love to.
Thank you, Liam. Hey, Titans. My mate and I are going to a doubles tournament, 1,000 points each. I'm playing Death Guard, and he's taking Necron. Nice. Running Mortarian's Anvils. Any suggestions?
My goodness. It's going to be so durable.
Oh, man.
That doubles life.
Oh, that's brutal.
That is brutal. Mean.
And
I like it.
And Mortarian's Anvil, their plague is turning off rerolls.
Oh, no.
It's so brutal. I mean, I think the Death Guard focus on the main line, be super tough and durable, and the Necrons play the secondary game, and it's a mean thing, honestly.
You got it, yeah.
Take all OBSEC and pregame move on the Necrons. I love it. And
that's dope.
Yeah, that's just great. Those are the only suggestions I have for you, my friend.
Yeah.
And then profit.
Have fun. Yeah, profit, yeah. Cash it in.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Fire Tyrant. Want to start Dark Clown's army. What would you get and bring for it? Also, what are your favorite armies right now to play?
Very good question.
Yeah. What are you guys?
Dude, favorite army to play?
Yeah, right now.
Ooh. Dude, this week was a great week of me just trying everything with Nephilim, right?
Yeah, where are you feeling on that?
I've changed so much
Yeah, you were guard player
since Tuesday. Yeah. I was a guard player, and then I was a Grey Knight player. And, apparently, I was a Drukhari player there for a while there. What am I now, guys? Am I Ynnari? I don't know.
What inspires you? What do you?
What brings me joy?
If you actually went to the tournament tomorrow, what would you take?
Ooh, I would try to play. Even Coven would be difficult because they're so CP hungry. Everything's so CP hungry. I don't know. I would play Blood Angels, but like people already playing Blood Angels a lot. This is a very good question. I would try Coven. I would give Drukhari one more try. I got very close today.
That's good.
It was a good game. So I would try Drukhari one more time. Give it some love.
Fair enough. There you go. What about you, Zach? Favorite armor to play right now?
40K. I did really enjoy the Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play them again.
That was fun.
Add to them a bit. But it might still be Tau, which I'm happy that it's Tau. I like my Tau, but I'm just sad. I'm sad about Asuryani. I just not super feeling them right now.
Yeah.
I guess Tau still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. For me, it's Harlequins, actually. So timely here. So much fun to play. So dynamic. Tool to everything. It's just an awesome army, and I'm excited.
Yeah. You're sticking with light, though, right?
I'm sticking with light. I think Dark got hit so bad with that nerf bat. They don't fight on death anymore.
What?
I don't know if you heard this.
What?
He's a time traveler. Remember from a time.
In the future, Dark doesn't do that. It's really dumb. Instead,
why?
When they die on a 4+, you take 1 mortal wound.
No.
So stupid. I know. It sucks. However, they do have the extra AP, so they're not without merit. And they do have the Warlord trait for mortal wounds in melee on 5+. So pretty spicy. So a couple things. I would actually take that Warlord trait for the mortal wounds, and I'd put it on a Death Jester. And that Death Jester would also have Rift Ghoul. And would also have Suit of Knives.
Yeah, Suit of Knives.
Suit of Knives.
You're telling me about this.
It's an amazing combo. So Rift Ghoul, any hit rolls they do on a 4+ do mortal wounds. It's shooting, but it's also melee. Because they're basically literally made of shadow, things they touch disintegrate. Whoa. It's super cool. And so 5 attacks, you're doing 2.5 mortal wounds with that. The Suit of Knives is after you're done fighting, 3 more attacks. Every hit is a mortal wound. So that's average of another 3 mortal wounds. And then with this Warlord trait, every 5 up is another mortal wound. So that's another 1.5 mortal wounds. So, that's, what did I say? It was 5.5, 6, 7 mortal wounds on average. So it's pretty cool. And they'll be AP2, or some, the non-automatic ones will be AP2. Right. So take that. Lots of melee, obviously. You always take the special weapons, doubling down on that. Big fan of fusions and the Neuros right now.
Neuros
are great.
Yeah.
Between those 2 guns, you can solve pretty much any problem that they put in front of you.
Yep.
And focusing on troops and boats, and then once you've maxed out on that, personally I would do 5 small squads and boats, 1 big squad, because 1 big squad solves so many problems right now. They solve all these characters that only take certain damage in certain phases, like Gaz, Abaddon, all that stuff. They can do mortal wound. You can actually do damage in 4 phases with this army. So I would do that. I'm basically just describing my list. And then bikes. I think they're great with bikes. They'll be strength 5, AP 3. It's awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
That's what I would do.
Some good tech in there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Blake.
Hey.
Titans, I want to start a Space Marine army, but I can't decide what chapter. What should I start collecting? I own about 8,000 points of Tyranids and 6,500 points of Custodes currently, if that helps.
Okay.
Ooh, wait.
Well, I certainly have a paint suggestion.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is make your own chapter. Because then you can play whatever you feel like, whenever you feel like it. Because the game's going to change. It's very volatile. But if you have them in your own scheme, you can always play them as whatever you want. And you don't have to stress about this is too good or not good enough or whatever.
If you are asking us this question right now, Blake, I think Adrian's answer is correct. Otherwise, you would know I want Ultramarines. I love Ultramarines. I want an Ultramarines army, right? If one of them doesn't just call to you like that, then I think this is the answer, right?
Yeah, it seems like he answered his own question almost. Yeah.
Or even at the very, you could almost also kind of do what Adrian's saying, if you thought you had a few that you were into, you could kind of sort of cross color them a little bit, as an example, right? Crimson Fist as an example. I mean, they're a very well-known one.
Yeah.
But they really are an Imperial Fist successor. But like, depending on how you paint them, you can maybe run them as Ultramarines down the road or something like that. So like, you could do like, if you I like Ultramarines, but I might also like Imperial Fist. Like, get a little blue and a little yellow, and then like your successor of either one.
Totally.
Or Alpha Legion.
Or
Alpha Legion.
Alternatively, can we just use some Alpha Legion?
That's the gateway drug. As far as play style, again, very difficult. So Tyranids.
But you can't answer this question immediately, right? Because you never know, does it mean they want more of this play style?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I was going to say, is this his personality standing out, as he is like a Tyranid mindset, Custode mindset, and so he would want something that matches that? Or does he want a contrast to those?
Exactly.
Oh, what's up, Saresco? He says he's looking at those Bedab War salamanders. He says yellow and black salamanders.
Yeah, clearly. Cool. Well, here's a question. If you guys were to start a Marine army right now, rules-wise, play-wise, what would you want to do?
Well, you want to go first?
Don't say Alpha Legion.
I already alluded it to in a previous question. Blade Angels. Blade Angels are...
Don't you already have that?
Well,
no. So imagine you don't have any.
Okay.
We have all the space.
No. I would actually literally the three I'm going to name we don't have.
Oh my God. The vultures.
Vultures are now one. Vultures are now one.
Okay.
2 is I'd go super heavy Phobos Raven Guard.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like, I like that sneaky disappear thing.
Yeah.
3, I'd go honestly like the Wolf Spear stuff because I like sneaky, but I also like smashing into people's faces.
Yep.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, look, if we're doing top 3.
Space Wolves.
But honestly, I also agree with Adrian. I like it'd be cool to make my own chapter. I've also always thought Soul Drinkers were cool. They're like not Chaos or Imperial.
Yeah,
they're one of the
purple and white.
And they're all like mutated.
Yeah.
So you can put like Tyranid claws on them. But there's just never rules for them. And you can't go down that road as we've seen with Fallen. Like you can't count on GW to have those rules.
Well, there's no rules at all right now. So
exactly like that. That'll then they come out as a White Dwarf, and it's like, whoa, Soul Drinkers, and then like a new edition happens. It's like, hey, what happened with Soul Drinkers?
About that.
Hey, how did the Soul Drinkers now work in this new edition?
Jim Vessel, who's famously a Chaos player and a great hobbyist, at the height of the Space Marine apocalypse, did a Soul Drinkers army as Ultramarines. And so he had like the Gilliman had like the spider legs. It was like,
oh my gosh,
it was like all converted as like Soul
that's
Drinkers.
like their chapter guy is like that.
Exactly.
I forget his name, but yeah.
So it was like non-chaos chaos.
That's
which
awesome.
is cool. So.
Interesting.
Hopefully that's helpful, Blade.
What would you pick, Adrian? Bedab War Salamanders? Yellow?
Dude, yellow. I love Emperor Spears. So I assume we're not doing a paint scheme, or we're just looking on play style. Actually, maybe Space Wolves. I'd probably do Space Wolves.
Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as I heard the Wolf's Spear.
I wouldn't do Wolf Spear because it's terrible, but I would do Space Wolves.
Thank you, the Steelyard. He's asking, the Steelyard is defining himself as somebody who asks us insane questions quickly. Right. So here we go. You make contact with an ET, and the questions, sorry, I want to say, they're insane questions. Like, they're asked in an insane way that I love. Yeah. So here we go. Because he actually could just say, okay, well, let's just go to the question. But you'll see my point when we finally do get to the question, which we're going to do right now. You make first contact with an ET alien, not ET or an alien, an ET alien. While waiting for you, Dali, He-Man, and Tupac, while waiting with you. Yeah.
Dolly,
He-Man, and Tupac, and you're to meet the president. Insane, right? But it also it kind of makes sense. I'm loving this. I love this. This is my new I don't want to have favorite fans, but these are some of my new favorite super chats. They want to watch a movie. What movie do you pick? Could have just been what movie do you? Which
You didn't even finish with the insanity because he also puts at the end what you pick. WATUPIC in his one word.
And I thought about this.
That's like his tagline.
You guys take a second to think about it because I always read the super chats. I think before you guys do.
Yeah.
Usually. So I was like, you know what? I'm not just going to pick my favorite movie. I'm going to pick one of my favorite insane movies, which is I'm going to pick Tu Wong.
Stop scrolling. We're trying to read it.
Tu Wong Chu, Thanks for Everything. That's the movie I'm picking.
Interesting. Wait, what's your favorite movie?
I don't have like favorites. I have like among a sphere of favorites.
Sphere of favorites.
But Tu Wong Chu, Thanks for Everything is like a good,
yeah,
insane movie.
Okay.
Can I clarify the party? This is obviously not my generation. I know who He-Man is. I know who Tupac is. Dolly? As in Dalai Lama?
No.
Dolly...
I don't know who that is either.
I assume it's Dolly the painter as we're talking about. Dolly.
Salvador Dali?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. John. Like John, you're right. That's not your generation.
Because it was from the 60s.
Yeah, see, I think Salvador Dali would love Tu Wong Chu, Thanks for Everything.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify, because you have to take everyone into consideration, right? Everyone has their preference.
Yeah.
He-Man and Tupac might not appreciate Tu Wong Chu, Thanks for Everything. Tu Wong Fu, sorry. Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything.
You wouldn't watch the Hobbit movie with them?
Ooh.
No, because then you got to watch all three. I don't know that I want to be around all these people for that long.
That's fair.
He-Man? How long do you really want to be around He-Man?
Not very long.
No.
Well, you only have to watch the first movie. Or is that the problem?
That's the problem. You got to watch them all.
That's true.
Ooh.
I think I'd watch Big Trouble in Little China with them.
Oh my gosh.
Just, the one thing that brings people together is Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's for sure my answer.
John,
John, now that you know who Dolly is.
Yeah. Look, Dolly would definitely appreciate Demon Slayer, Mugen Train, art style, impeccable.
Maybe.
And I would get to see He-Man cry.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wow. John, you win. Well done.
You did
What's the seating order, though? Where would you want to sit in this lineup, though?
I want to sit behind everyone.
Yeah, I don't want to sit near
Oh,
any
you
of
don't
these.
want to sit behind He-Man. For sure. For sure.
Wait. That's true. I just don't want to leave them out of my sight.
And then E.T. could just maybe...
I'll tell you one
shares
thing.
with me.
No way Tupac is not wringing E.T.'s neck halfway through any of these movies.
Yeah, you definitely have to put...
un-AT?
The E.T. alien.
Is it?
With an E.T.
It says
alien.
un-ET alien. Could it be different
Is it the
alien?
same like species?
Yeah.
As E.T.?
Oh, it might not be the E.T.
It might not be the same one. Or same
Still,
species. It just
still.
sounds
Oh, it could...
You know,
extraterrestrial.
you know how the '80s handled anything like this. Like if we saw more of the ET aliens, all they would do is like one of them would have glasses on, the girl would have a bow on, but otherwise they'd be basically exactly the same.
Oh, what a dark time.
Okay, thank you, Nick. Speaking of guard and skew lists, best way to maximize scoring with my armored company.
Okay.
2 tank commanders with
Battle cannon.
battle cannon, 6 Leman Russ battle tanks, 1 with the Demolisher, 1 with Executioner, 1 with
Vanquisher.
the Vanquisher,
Yeah.
1 Master of Ordnance to get 3 Inflexibles per turn.
What is that?
Can you take Leman Russes as herds?
Oh,
I think
you
you
can.
I think you can, yeah.
If up to 3?
Up to 3, I assume. That's more of an assumption, I guess.
But also, could he be doing?
I think you can.
Why don't we have 12 Leman Russes?
Yet. We will.
Ryan, if you're watching, make it happen.
I feel like the Leman Russes are like they look very easy to paint too.
They are.
Just like very easy
boxes.
to paint them up. Yeah.
They are box. That's good. That's good, John.
Box shape.
Um,
It's cool.
Scoring. So the
If
question
you're-
is not what would you change about the lists. How would you score?
How would I score? Hopefully they're Cadia, so that your Leman Russ battle tanks are OBSEC, and I think if the one that makes you OBSEC on a vehicle can make it double OBSEC, or maybe it counts as 5 bodies.
Oh.
Something like that. Something like that.
I forgot they have that like weird tank detachment thing.
Weird tank detachment thing, right?
Wow.
So I would look into that. So you have some more primary game. This is weird. Hard scoring. I guess you could take the officer secondary.
Yeah, the way it's written right now
Yeah.
is basically if you just don't have an infantry, but you have...
Yeah, I mean, at least he has tanks. You can't deep strike the tanks. They're always going to be on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have tank commanders, they can always be in range of the tank commanders.
Yeah.
So you'll get at least 1 point a turn? Is it 1 point?
No, isn't your infantry have to be in range, or is it tanks as well?
It's tanks with tank commanders, or all vehicles within a tank commander. So if you only have Leman Russes and they stick together, then you're good. And then all infantry in range of an officer.
And when your tank commanders die,
then you're done. You're done.
But if all your tanks die, then you're fine.
That's weird. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If they have no tanks, just like they have no infantry.
Guard secondaries are hard.
Sorry, I'm not trying to break it. I'm trying to fix it. But yeah, okay. So that's something there.
Yeah,
it's good. I like
you definitely can't take the battlefield supremacy guard secondary because you don't have a lot of infantry. You can only do it with infantry.
Mm-hmm. You could do grind with this.
You can do grind.
You just have all big things.
Yes, good call.
Thank God.
We got 2.
I wish you had if you have some flexibility for some psychers, for the psychic secondaries.
Yeah.
Like
really, yeah.
You just run them, roll up your Leman Russ tanks to the middle, set back behind, do some warp ritual.
Boom. That's a solid one.
Yeah.
Worth checking into at this point.
Consider it. You could make a little custom model that's a teeny little tank on a 25 mil base, and that's your psyker.
Boom.
Keep in line with the theme.
I like how he never really established that he wants. I guess you just say armored company.
I see nothing but tanks.
Nothing but tanks.
So I just feel like maybe.
Maybe he doesn't want to. Yeah.
Because he's not taking up any elite slots. Oh no, massive ordnance.
I think they only have 2 elite slots already, but they're because they're special detachment.
Right. It's rough, man. Look, we gave you 2.5.
There you go, Nick. That's all you gotta do. And it's going to be dependent upon what your opponent's taking. You know?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you can get no prisoners, an easy grind, take them down, assassinate. Yeah.
Gotta watch out for those tanks.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Liam. A few super chats back. This is the Death Guard, or this is the Necron Death Guard. 1,000 points. Okay,
cool.
So Liam, here is his Death Guard list. Demon Prince with no wings, Malignant Plague Caster, 2 groups of 5 Plague Marines. The sergeants have plasma and flails, 17 Poxwalkers, and Tallyman with the Glooming, 5-man Death Shroud Terminators. Champion has PS Glot and then finally a Plague Burst Crawler.
Okay.
Ooh. That's a lot for 1,000 points, actually.
Yeah. And you're playing all parts of the game. I don't know if you need the Demon Prince. Oh, I know why the Demon Prince is in there. Because
it's a patrol.
Well, they have the warp insect hive, which is a relic that gives full rerolls, hits, and wounds.
Oh, I see.
So you want a big tanky guy. And without the wings, they're more affordable. They're closer to like a Lord of Contagion. You're paying a bit more for combat. And frankly, Mortarian's Anvil is it's the most interesting of the Plague companies to have a Demon Prince. So this is cool. I like it.
You're making use of Terminators.
Yeah.
Armor Contempt. And
they have the Gloaming, which is the no rerolls thing.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, and that's on the Tallyman. That's cool. Ooh, Tallyman, lots of CP. There you go, John. That's how you do it. Because that one you just roll, you don't have to spend it, which is important.
Yeah, dude.
You know, the ones that require...
That's a premium now. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, Liam.
Well, thank you, Gladiator Group Gaming. Working through my pile of shame. I have Red Corsairs, Sisters, Death Guard, or combat-themed Space Marines in various stages. Which one should I start on this weekend?
Ooh. Look. Go ahead. I cracked open the CSM book earlier, if you didn't catch it, and I flipped right to Red Corsairs. They look amazing, dude. That sounds awesome.
It's pretty cool.
I would totally play Red Corsairs if I wasn't in love with Night Lords.
You're in love with a Night Lord?
Yeah.
Avatar. What did you say, Zach?
Listen, we could sit here and say, like, here's why you should pick this one or this one or this one, but without going into too much detail, I'm going to say Death Guard.
Oh, my.
Because they are fun. They look fun to paint. Play style, I feel like they've just always been this army that is good without feeling like, oh, God, I got to play Death Guard. Like, you never really hate that you have to play Death Guard. You're like,
sure.
That's fair.
They don't feel broken to get beaten by Death Guard.
Yeah.
That's true. And it sounds like this is obviously, he has multiple armies.
Yeah.
He probably plays a few. He probably wants to add one more to his repertoire. Death Guard, easy to learn. Makes sense.
Easy to learn.
Easy to pick up.
Good, it's like, and like some, a little bit of cool painting techniques go a long way on Death Guard.
Oh yeah, it's going to look
totally
amazing with minimal effort. I like it. That's actually good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like its good answer. I say sisters.
What? No. There was one right answer, guys, and it was Red Corsair.
I think these are all good choices. But look, sisters are really, really cool. And they're good right now.
Dang it, Meg.
And that is one heck of a paint project. Now, if you want to get through things faster, don't pick them. If this is truly your pile of shame and you want to get through multiples, the sisters might take as long as the other 3 combined. So
I didn't want to go into that, right? But what I would say is, like, if I was in this situation, he's right. If I was in this situation, like, for me, it's sort of like what propels you, right?
Yeah.
And even when I was paying Sigmar, I still am, but before the Daughters book came out, my plan was to do the Bone Reapers first, because I knew Daughters were going to be hard and take a while.
Yeah.
And what was exciting for me was to get an army painted, look at this painted army, put my all into it, and then play it, because I enjoy both painting and playing. Mm-hmm. So Bone Reapers, I was like, they're gonna go faster.
Yep.
It's not ultimately what I know I'll love playstyle. I think I'll like Daughters more, but it's like stages of getting excitement. You're building up your excitement. So in that regard, I agree with Adrian. Like, sisters, I would wait on them. That's almost another reason I suggested Death Guard. Like, you're gonna get your Death Guard on the table. Let's say they're all in various stages of about to be ready, like same amount of work required on all of them. You get Death Guard on the table 2 weeks from now, right? Sisters, if you want to do it right, maybe
2 years,
maybe 6 months. I don't know, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
Fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. And then you give yourself something to look forward to down the road.
Ah.
Now, with the Bone Reapers, I have like this cute little... Now, for me, it feels like a cute little project I'm going to go
I know,
like,
seriously.
Okay, let's spray some bone. Thank you, Siege Roots.
Hey.
Just got back from fishing. Can't wait to watch the bat rep. Hopefully, John didn't use emotional support Baneblade. What units would you say are a fair bet for World Eaters besides being Angry Red Man? Besides Big Angry Red Man.
Luckily, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. I won't say anything.
It was a good game, though.
May or may not have came out. It's always an emotional support Baneblade. Yeah. Whether it's from afar or literally on the table.
Yeah, that's exactly. What units would you say are a fair bet for World Eaters besides Big Angry Red Man?
What
what's going to be good?
Oh, gotcha. Or what goes with the theme of
like
Eaters,
what
What do you
think? Should he get now?
Here's a question. What do you think? What models do you think are going to be good that are out right now? Like, what could you buy? Like, let's say Siege Roots wanted to buy these and start painting.
I know. A Master of Executions.
Master of Executions?
Yeah.
It's not a bad way to start your paint style, too.
Yeah.
To, like, get your paint scheme down?
It's true. It's true. But here's a question. Are they... They're not even in the book, are they? There's no, like, core chapter tactic.
There's nothing about Warhammer.
So there could be...
You have no clue.
There could be, yeah. Almost none of these units. They might have an entirely new set of everything.
Do you think accursed cultists will be in the World Eaters book?
I honestly don't know.
We have no clue.
Thousand Sons and Death Guard don't have them, right?
No, they don't.
Right?
What do they have? Oh, demon engines. But even Death, yeah, you could do some demon engines.
It's pretty safe. Like
Mauler Fiend. Do a Mauler Fiend.
Do a Mauler Fiend.
Venom Crawler. No, they're not in Thousand Suns, are they?
They're not, and they give a +1 to cast.
Ooh. Oh, they're full of warp energy.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah.
They might take it and just smash it.
What is that?
Yeah.
Transports are always safe as well.
Yeah, you can paint some rhinos. That'd be nice. Paint some land raiders.
Rhinos are another good way to get your paint scheme down, Siege Roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Claven says the drill, which if they can take it 100%, I think we're going to try to get some for ours. It's so difficult. A Demon Prince, but although the new Demon Prince we know is coming out maybe around the same time. Or maybe they'll release it for the Demons book. That could go either way. It's really hard. Like we just got all this these Khorne models. We've got a bunch of mortals from Sigmar. And it's like, well, some of these we might be able to convert into World Eaters, but we don't really know what kind of units they are, you know? Will these make for good cultists, or will they get like a Zanger Poxwalker equivalent? That'll be something else entirely. So I think the things we mentioned are the ones that you can probably count on, but it's relatively limited.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And you want to buy the new models anyway, so
yeah.
Expect to roll with the punches when the release comes, right?
Yeah. Chaos Spawn?
Oh yeah, I mean you can pretty much always take them, right?
Yeah. I really like them in Thousand Suns now. I'm super into it. Who did I play the other day?
Did you play? Oh, you played
Bridger. I had a unit of 5 spawn, and it was great because you can give them all the buffs. So they had -1 to hit, 4+ invuln, and then they have the thing where you can pick the random chart and get +1 attack.
What?
So I was just like, yeah, they're all +1 attack and AP 4.
Wow.
So good.
Wow.
And they're cheap.
Yeah. Interesting.
Look.
Did we lose one?
Devin, I don't see.
Was it the one about Space Wolves?
Where is that?
When you were searching for him in Discord, it like came up, but I don't see it anywhere else.
I don't see it anywhere else either.
So let's search again.
Oh, there it is.
See, that's what you need to do, Zach. You need to click on from user.
Okay.
So weird. Okay.
And
well, now if you do it though, it won't pull up his super chat.
Okay. Great search feature.
It's good. You're the problem, you boomer.
No, everybody hates Discord search.
What? No, it's not a thing. Oh. And now you can't even press the delete button. Great. It's actually literally not deleting.
You
click on the X. You can click on the X, Grandpa.
You can also cut the...
Oh, there it goes. There it goes, guys. Okay. All right, here we go.
It's a collaboration between you and Discord, if I'm honest.
It's just a delay. There's just a hard delay. You're probably typing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely typing. Everyone can hear it. Okay. What, this username?
Devin. Yeah. Just put Devin.
Devin. I don't know that his username is also Devin.
How's chat doing today? How you guys doing in chat?
Oh my God. Mom, your finger's covering the phone. The camera. I can't. Oh.
All right, let's see. Well, look.
Here.
We're running into
keyboard?
technical.
Shocked me.
See, it's not too bad. You just have to...
Well, I thought if I got closer. But now just the D key is not working.
No, the D key works. The first button you press does nothing.
Oh.
It's like just a cool feature.
It's a feature, not a button.
Oh, now it does. Now it does. Now there's... No,
It's learning. It's learning.
It's learning. Search. No results.
Oh, no results. Devin.
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 Double D Devin. That's what we call him. Hey, here we go. Space Wolves. My son loves them. On a side note, I finally finished enough Primaris. Don't move Alpha Legion to field an army. Alfaris, #9700.
It's a great super chat. It's from Thursday, but it's a great super chat. We can answer it again.
Which one?
This one you just read.
Oh.
This is from Thursday.
The 14th?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, today's not the 14th. Motion to rename Space Wolves as Space Wolves.
Should we answer? Should we, like, our greatest super chats and go back and re-answer?
I really want to take another go at the Siege Roots villain question, I'll be honest.
I need to redo on that one.
No, that's Liberty Fires. That's Liberty Fires.
Oh, that's right. Liberty Fires.
We need to go back and re-answer the same super chats.
So the whole thing we said where we missed one, this is the one I was thinking about, which was the wrong answer. So I don't know what you're saying.
Devin, I don't see. I only see one super chat from you here. I promise.
If you gifted like 10 members, we might be able to find it.
No. I'm legit wondering where it is.
Can you just add us? Can you type it and add us?
Yeah.
That would be, yeah.
All right, well, a couple more super chats came in. This one's from Megan. Sorry, Siege Roots. You did not deserve that accidental shun.
Oh, what? You kicked him?
Oh
my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Megan's right there, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Like on the floor like a gremlin.
Thank you. The Chris TV. Motion to rename Space Wolves as Space Wolves.
They are Space Wolves.
Wolves.
That's how you say it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I put multiple votes on Tuesday.
Woofs. Yeah.
Woofs. As woofs.
Woos.
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, typo. No, I type in woofs.
That's right. You're like, did I stutter? Did I type stutter?
Digital designer. Oh man, we're viewing older messages, but we could answer any of these.
I think we should answer just random ones from the past. You make first contact with ET alien.
Oh, what was that one? Oh man, no. How about what is it? Guy cultist with 3 arms. Remember the one that?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, vaguely.
Right before I left for Colorado, there was like there's a question, and then Bridger reread it.
Yeah.
And then I think like Michael Cody and one other person re-asked the same question.
People kept posting the same one to make it seem like he was rereading another one.
I'm so bummed. I went to Colorado. I was like, oh, Meg, I got to remember Tuesday to sign in and ask that question again. I just like. All right. Thank you. Magnus did nothing wrong. Not 40K related. Oh no, that might be a problem, right, guys? We never answer any of those.
Stay on topic here.
Here we go, Magnus. Okay. Who in Nurgle's name decided that plumbing fixture threading is the opposite of how everything else is threaded? Is this supposed to be righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so obnoxious?
Dude. Huh. Yes, 100%. I discovered this the hard way.
This is news to me.
Yeah. Because
Did you go crazy? Were you just going right the
I
whole...
was doing plumbing work in my apartment, which just call the handyman. Like they do it for free at most apartment complexes. But I was like, I'm just gonna do it, and it was like no, I kept cranking, and I busted it because it's the opposite. 100% Magnus. I was like, what? There's the whole point. The whole point is that it's always the same, so you know, no matter what, you can pick it up, put it down. That's what it is. It's crazy.
It's wild. It is a big problem.
That's what you learn when you go to trade school for it. You're like, by the way, here's a secret that they don't tell anybody.
They tell you that
the plumbers know.
They tell you that day 1 and day 2 there's half as many people there. Half of them don't come back the next day. I can't do this.
This is too much for me.
Hey, listen, Devin, if we did miss your super chat,
last chance.
At me in Discord or something. We will make sure we get it answered. I truly do not see it. I'm wondering maybe.
Yeah, give it a quick check once over.
Yeah. I don't see him in chat right now, so.
Okay.
Just message us if we did miss it. You know, if you don't make it by the end of the stream.
Otherwise, we did it.
We did the thing.
Whoa.
Michael Cody.
Oh my goodness, Michael Cody.
Okay, Michael Cody. Thank you so much, Michael Cody. As always, we do appreciate the support. Hey, just tuned in for the last few minutes. Solid content here. Have a good weekend. And Meg, don't ban me, bro.
Don't ban me, bro.
Don't ban me, bro. Quiet floor, gremlin. Get back.
I'm banning people.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, so fun. All right, well, John, thank you for the fun game.
Thank you.
We have lots more coming up. Of course, next Tuesday, it is going to be the forces of the Ynnari versus the Night Lords. It's going to be awesome. Do join us if you're a member. If you're not a member, consider becoming one. And if nothing else, do subscribe. I also want to show you guys this cool little dice bag that you can now buy on Teespring. It's our Teespring store. Just Google Teespring and Tabletop Titans. Check it out. Also, check out our terrain. It's shipping now. If you buy a set today, you'll probably have it next week if you're in the US, and if you're somewhere else in the world, within the next couple weeks. So check it out, titansterrain.com. It's awesome. That's going to do it for us. It's been real. We'll catch you all next time on the Tabletop. Bye.